Namaste children, welcome back to our new topic for lesson 11, video part 3 by 3, month February, week 3, prepared by myself and will be presented Miss Indumati and Miss Tamichelvi. Through this video, students, you will be learned how can we prevent pollution by controlling waste. Also, at the end of the session, you will be able to identify the best method of disposing each types of waste, explain why it is important to be mindful of disposing waste using certain method, propose ways to prevent or minimize pollution around them. Now let us recap the previous video. Pollution is said to occur when the air, water and land around us get dirty. Environmental pollution comes in various forms such as land pollutions, air pollutions, water pollutions and noise pollution. So these are the types of pollution. The pollution has harmful effects on the health of all living beings. In this video, we are going to look at how can we prevent pollution by controlling the waste. So before go to the topic, look at this activity. It is Ali's birthday. The first he opens the gift his uncle gave him. He pulls out of the gift box from the bag, unwraps the gift and rips out several things before he gets his hands on his new remote control car. This list shows the things that came along with this new car. So take the things that Ali should keep with him, cross out the ones that he should throw into the dustbin. The plastic bag that gift came in, you don't want. Yes. Gift wrapping paper also, you don't want. A cardboard box for the toy, don't want. A set of batteries, yes, he need. A cover for the batteries, don't want. The toy car, yes, definitely he need. Do you think some of these things should be thrown into the dustbin? Why? So sometimes can be thrown into the dustbin because this and all he doesn't want that. Okay, so he doesn't need them. So he needs only the toy car and his batteries that have to be put into the toy car. So what we no longer need or use is known as the waste. Ali must throw out the gift wrapped paper and the cover of the battery as they are waste materials. Right? So the waste we produce every day in our home includes old or unwanted food, paper, broken furniture, used contents and other things. These are all called waste. Am I right? Now let us know the waste and the different types. So we have the 6 types of waste: solid waste, liquid waste, gaseous waste, organic waste, recyclable waste and hazardous waste. Now let us look at the types of waste briefly. Garbage from household, shops and factories and construction materials are called solid waste. Water used in bathrooms and harmful chemicals generated from factories and industries are called liquid waste. Smoke and dust from chimneys of houses and factories, burning of garbage, fine dust that flies out of construction sites are called gaseous waste. Waste that will decompose fairly quickly is called organic waste, for example, food or dried leaves and grass. Waste that can be melted using proper equipment in factories to make new things is called recyclable waste. Harmful waste from hospitals and factories should be disposed responsibly as hazardous waste. Now let us look at the waste management. Waste and the manner in which we handle it affect our environment. The waste we throw away has to be wisely controlled so that it does not harm our environment and our health. So, the collecting and processing the waste so that it causes minimum harm to the environment is called waste management. Here we have the different ways in which waste is disposed of. Let us know about one by one. The first way is landfills. The landfills are vacant areas of land where holes are dug and waste is dumped into them. What ends up in landfills? Many of things that people use every day, like food, electronics, toys, and cloth, come in packages. These packages end up in the landfills. Where the landfill located? Almost all over the world, garbage is put into a landfill on the outskirts of the city or town. Then why should we sort waste? The waste in the landfill should ideally compost into rich soil in a few years. But with so many plastics and chemicals being dumped in these landfills, the soil and the groundwater becomes polluted. So it is important to sort the waste and send only the waste that decomposes into the landfills. The next way is recycling. What happens to the glasses and plastics we cannot send to the landfill? So these can be melted and made into new containers and used again. This is called recycling. So the recycling means the process of melting things like glass, plastics that cannot be sent into the landfills and making new items out of them which can be reused. The next one is incineration method. What is incineration? Sometimes people burn dry leaves, paper and old cloth to get rid of them. So this can cause air and land pollution. So however, sometimes the waste contains poisonous chemicals. So this has to be burnt safely so that the poisonous chemicals do not get into the air, water or land around us. So the incineration is the best method for this. So these are special places that take care of incineration. These are known as the incineration plants. The next way is composting. Waste such as leftover food, fruits and vegetable peels and garden waste like mowed grass and dry leaves are known as the organic waste. The waste decomposes and turns into the nutrient-rich soil over time. This is called the compost. So many people turn their organic waste into the compost and use the soil in the gardens. Now let us know about the process of turning organic waste into the compost. The first is dump the organic waste in a pit in the backyard or in a compost bin. When the pit fills up, cover it with the soil. The third is about 6 months later, the waste in the pit decomposes into rich soil. The next, the rich soil can then be used to grow plants of trees. Now look at this activity. This activity is given in your textbook, page number 123. Identify the method of waste disposal being used in each image and list the types of waste that can be disposed of using each method. Write one advantage and one disadvantage of each method. Now let us summarize this video. We generate different types of waste. Types of waste are solid waste, liquid waste, gaseous waste, organic waste and recyclable waste. Method of waste disposal are landfills, incineration and composting. Each type has to be disposed in a manner that does not harm the environment we live in. Thank you children. With this I conclude this video. Thank you. Take care.